Well, here I am. It's been an amazing privilege to facilitate a session, the Inclusion Open Boardroom Session. And the question that I've got for everyone is, what's one thing that we can all do today or this week or latest this month that can increase the amount of inclusion, whether it's in your town, your city, your country, or the planet? What's one thing, an easy action ideally, that we can all cover within 30 days that can help shift the inclusion dial in the right direction? I'll start with Sandra.
The one thing that I think I could do is to have more conversation with different diversity groups to find out their needs and how to help them connect to their needs.
Thanks, Sandra. Jay.
Yeah, look, I mean, I would say don't afraid to ask people or offer them, your assistance or your wishes or something. Often that we feel like, we don't want to be, I guess, impose upon somebody, but I think that it's always good to, I've seen, many people, when I'm on a wheelchair, people open doors for me, and, I always appreciate, I say thank you and all of that. Some people will like saying, I don't know, I want to help you, but I don't know what to do. I'm like, no, it's okay. You can ask, just ask. And, if they don't want help, they'll say, no, thank you. And that's fine.
Ask people and don't be worried about imposing.
That's it. Just ask, offer help.
Thanks, Jay. Pip.
There's been so many great things covered in the session, but I think one crucial takeaway, which I hope to do in the next few days, is really try to engage in a healthy debate and learn about people's lived experiences so I can challenge some of the unconscious biases that I have and promote a safe environment to challenge people's assumptions as well.
Awesome. Thank you. Alistair.
Start unconditioning yourself.
Start unconditioning yourself. Love it. Chuang.
I think Pip and I are currently operating with the same brain today, because I was taking the slant as well of continue to ask questions of things that I don't understand. I want to learn more about, so that I can continue to hopefully be able to create safer environments for people that I come into contact with, and giving them a space to be able to feel included or more included.
Thanks, Chuang. Barry.
Speak to representatives at the AICD, the Australian Institute of Company Directors, and the Governance Institute to inquire about what they're actually doing in terms of inclusive practices, and inform them we've had a couple of groups that would really love to participate in the influencing we could assist with in that direction to really change the shape of boards going forward.
Amazing. Approach the AICD as a potential channel of change. Thanks, Barry. Tony.
I think simply having a conversation about this with anyone in your life that's probably not as active as you are, just an open-minded friend or family member that isn't really driving this, but would be very open to it. Just plant that seed, and you never know what will grow from it.
How simple. Have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Tony. Paulina.
I think most important for me in the next, foreseeable future is to be more inclusive myself of other people, be more helpful where I can, and just spread the happiness, because if people see that you're happy, they naturally want to be happy and included in whatever you included in.
Wow. So make an effort to have these conversations with other people. Thanks, Paulina. Noreen.
Yeah, I'm going to follow Paulina by saying, I think listening and learning, more listening, more learning, because when we know better, we do better.
Listen and learn. If we know better, we do better. Awesome. Kevin.
Yeah, so for me, it's really about making sure I role model inclusive behaviours. I'm a firm believer in behaviour begets behaviour.
Wow, be a good role model. Thanks, Kevin. Carrie.
I'm going to have a few conversations, but with little people. So my children, my nephews, my nieces, about their values and what types of behaviours do we want to see to make people feel heard and listened to. And I'd of course love to share that experience also with my community of business owning mothers at Mums & Co.
Wow, how amazing. I'm going to join in and say that I'm following the whole group, and I'm specifically following Kevin and Carrie. I'm going to do my bit to be the strongest possible role model. And specifically, I'm going to have a chat with the little kids, the little people, my son and my daughter, and I'm going to show them the difference between calling a group of people guys versus calling a group of people folks. Because if we use the word folks, it's everybody. If it's guys, it could be leaning towards the men. That's the one thing that I can do to shift the dial. Thank you so much, everyone, for an enlightening morning and enlightening conversation. I really appreciate everyone's contributions, and look forward to our next session together.